What's up? It's the French Flex, Benoit Gravel here, and you are listening to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast.
This is the truth, the voice, the sound, the soul of the scene, where hearts are crowned. Connor Cook's name shakes the battleground, 'cause it's the state of maritime wrestling. No script, no mask, just heart and steel. He shows the world what makes it real. Maritime war cries will never die as long as Connor stands nearby.
Hello and welcome to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast with your host, the Maestro of the Maritimes, the authority of the Atlantic. Ladies and gentlemen, he is none other than the one and only Maritime Wrestling Superfan. He's here in the house and ready to keep all of you covered, everyone covered on all the news, on upcoming shows and big matches, and showcasing all of the incredible talent all across the maritime provinces of Canada, and interviewing all your favorite wrestlers from all around the big promotions in the Maritimes. And so I just want to kick off episode 36 with a big thank you to the French Flex, Benoit Gravel, for the intro for this episode. But I have a lot of great things to say about Benoit. Oh my gosh. He is amazing in the ring. Especially, his gimmick is very unique. Especially, comes out, everyone pops for him. He's one of the talent from Kaizen, but also wrestles in CCW, North Pro, and many more. But one of my favorite matches of his would have to be the VIP match against when he took on Garcia. Holy shoot, that was a good. It was a VIP match. That match was a good match, especially. Oh my gosh! During the match, Benoit got chopped a lot. Took a lot of chops from, or should I say, pork chops from Guerrero. See ya. Holy. And he's really like a high flyer wrestler in the ring. And yes, I'd say he's way over as the babyface than he is as the heel, because of his unique character, his unique gimmick and stuff like that. But what's more unique is that for one of the shows in Kaizen, he had a match against Dawson James, and he made a word up that was like it was like nonsense, but it's Kumite, and that was like the Kumite match. Yeah, the Kumite match against Dawson James, and that was like very funny. But he's amazing both in and out of the ring, but outside of the ring, such a chill and nice person in general. Like, such a great guy. Always love doing the two fingers up for him because, well, I always give a pop for him. I always gotta do it for him because, man, he's awesome. But, anyways, uh, for the notes for this episode, there were no shows this week. Well, because family family day weekend is this weekend, especially with Monday. So there's no big matches, but lots of big upcoming shows coming up for February. But also, I got to have a chat with one of the commentators from one of the biggest promotions in New Brunswick. He is the voice of Superstars of Wrestling and the winner of the 2025 Commentator of the Year award for the State of Maritime Wrestling podcast. He is none other than the voice of Superstars of Wrestling, Travis Stu. And so I had a lot of great questions for him. Had a great chat with him. Such a nice guy. But also, he actually, we both got to meet each other in person at the North Pro show. I believe the last North Pro show back in December, I believe. Yeah, December. And oof, he is such a nice guy. I think during the Sebi versus Bobby Boyette match, I think Sebi threw the bubble gun at. I don't know. I think he threw it on the chair, and then Travis grabbed it and gave it to me. Like, I still have that bubble gun though, and but I was probably this friggin' week or so, I'll probably have to get some batteries and some bubble juice for the gun so that I can cause a ruckus at either CCW or North Pro again, but I don't want to overdo it though, because, oh man, I feel like with Sebi and his gimmick with like the bubble guns, him selling that as his merch, I think that's just really cool. But people will be spraying a lot of bubbles at the shows, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, so the interview with Travis Sports will be out the same time as when this episode comes out in a separate video. And so let's get started on previewing talking about the upcoming shows coming up next week. So Capital City Wrestling Clash 42 Eviction will be happening at the Capital Exhibition Center in Fredericton, New Brunswick. And tickets are still available for VIP tickets for the second row. So get your VIP tickets, and also get your tickets, your advance tickets at Variety on York. You will be in for a treat at the Capital City Wrestling Show. I think, yeah. But with the matches on the card, we're going to see Kerry Killam taking his title shot, taking a title shot at the NBWA Heavyweight Championship against Rugged Rick Owens. Nick Strong will be taking on Matt Strong in a brother versus brother match. Horsepower Hunter Sampson will be taking on Shanos for the NBWA. Well, Shano will be taking on Horsepower Hunter Sampson for the NBWA River Valley Championship match, since Shano became the number one contender, and in the at last show, the New Year's Clash, where he beat Matt Kerr and Oscar Ironside and Patrick O'Neill. Then we're gonna see Vanna Black defend her women's NBWA Women's Championship against Drea from Quebec. And some big news: the 70s sensation Larry Horowitz will be returning to CCW, and who will he be facing for his returning match in CCW? Then your new NBWA Tag Team Champions, Ace Dynasty, will be in action. I believe, from what I saw, I believe Oliver Hansen and Shazenko will be teaming up and making their tag team debut. And I really think they're going to be taking a shot at the NBWA Tag Team Championships. That's what I think that match is going to be. And then all of your favorites in CCW, like the Wayward Son, Zatara, and Patrick O'Neill, Oscar Ironside, and lots more. Oh, also, for the VIP match, I apologize. I apologize, but for the VIP match, Narcissus Saint will be taking on the Ultimate Male, Zane Valentine. Then the other VIP match, I don't know what the other VIP matches will be, but I feel like it's going to be like maybe like Benoit Guerrero coming to CCW, Anthony Deuce Harlan might be, because I saw a post of that, and maybe Shino, I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe Shino. I'm not sure, but that's that. And so my thoughts for the Kerry Killam versus Rugged Rick Owens. I feel like since Rugged Rick Owens has took back his title and successfully defending it a lot, like he defended it against Zane Valentine at New Year's Clash, then like after when he beat him, Kerry Killam came out and with his contract, and especially just, then he, as the usual, because he's the usual heel, but, talking about this and that, about a storyline with him and Rick, I believe that's going to be a big feud, and he's going to take a title shot, so that's when that match is going to be. And I feel like Rugged Rick Owens is going to defend that once again. Especially, he's been on a good freaking title run since he beat Nick Strong. Then, speaking of Nick Strong, the brother versus brother match, holy. Let me tell you, back at the New Year's Clash show, Nick Strong, during the, not before, but like, before the Zatara versus Matt Strong match, freaking Nick Strong came out of the audience and, like, caused some drama with him and Matt Strong, causing them to brawl, and Zatara came in and beat the freaking crap out of him. Holy. But I felt like that's what let this was leading up to for this for this match, and I feel like I predict that for this match, I predict that Matt Strong will beat Nick Strong, but then someone, maybe someone, uh, could maybe like Scott the Crew, and then maybe like Chevron, or maybe someone else. Who knows? One of those heels may come out and interfere with the match, or attack, choke um, someone on the ropes, like Matt on the ropes. Then that's when then that's when leading up. That's when that leads up to Nick Strong uh, helping Matt and turns babyface, and then the Strong brothers reuniting and back together. So I feel like that's what's going to happen for this match. I feel my predictions, I should say, but I mean that could be true. We'll just see. And for the Holtzbrenner Hunter Sampson Shane Owen title match, I feel like that's going to be a big match, especially Hunter Sampson has been on a roll this year, especially since he beat Kerry Killam for the NBWA River Valley title championship. Holy, he's been on a good title run, right? But yeah, like I said about the Shane beating Matt Kerr and Oscar Ansett and Patrick O'Neal. I feel like that's like something. But then the Vanna Black, I don't know, like Vanna Black's one of those big top wrestlers from like Ontario coming over to Fredericton to defend her women's title. I feel like that's gonna be something that's gonna lead up, probably like against like Salem Wilder versus Vanna Black, or maybe like Stormy Hale. Well, Stormy Hale versus Salem Wilder. Like, shoot, I feel like that's gonna be a big feud, and they would possibly like we could see the women's title around Stormy, because I think Stormy Hale has been on a freaking roll. One of my favorites in the women's division. On one of my top favorites. And I think she does deserve some goals. And yeah, I feel, and people are gonna pop for Larry Horowitz to return. I like Larry Horowitz reminds me of a Wayne Jubbs, especially when his music comes on. Superstition comes out, and everyone jumps out of their seat and starts dancing and chanting their name. That's what it is. Kind of like that, but it's really good. And gonna be lots of big matches, but yeah. Then Superstars of Wrestling Winter Warfare which actually are going to be traveling over to Sussex, New Brunswick to have their show, making their debut in Sussex. So the card is for the VIP, we're gonna see the kid Rudy Lockhart versus the Maritime Luchador Fantana in the VIP portion of the match. Then for the main card, we're gonna see FKA Fraser Kenneth Adams come down to New Brunswick and make his Superstars of Wrestling debut against Sussex own the working class hero, Mark Thomas. Now, this is pretty big for FKA, especially. We haven't seen him just make his debut anywhere in like New Brunswick since he wrestled mostly down in like North Pro, down in Moncton and all that. But yeah, mostly he's been wrestling a lot though lately, and yeah, not wrestling a lot in like the States and then maybe like Maine and Calgary and all that. That's pretty big. And he usually wrestles in the Maritimes too, like Halifax, usually like all around that area. But yeah. Then we're going to see the Vandal Chantal versus the Latina Queen, Brenda Pipes. Rematch. I think this is going to be good, especially the last show, last time that they feuded was when back at Superstar the Wrestling Redemption when Brenda Pipes was making her wrestling debut. Oh my gosh. The freaking crowd popped for her. It was crazy, dude. Freaking crazy. And you gotta love you gotta love Chantal, dude. Chantal is one of the absolute best in just in general. Like absolute best. She's a dang veteran in the Maritimes and she's good at it. Then we're going to see the choke artist Jason Boa. Wait. There hasn't been a match announced for Jason Boa, but I've actually seen on the Superstar the Wrestling group, Facebook group, that the Hollywood Heathens will be taking on the team of Alex Conch Sensei, Alex Robbins, and Dryce the Bloodfeather, Dryce Journey, in a tag team match. Now, I think this match is gonna be good. Especially with the whole storyline between like when like Rudy and Dryce teamed up, and then Rudy walked out on Dryce. That was like shocking, but I like seeing like Dryce and Alex Robbins teaming up, and also like Dryce teaming up with his dad, the ace of the Maritime State Turning, just up in Northborough. It's just awesome to see. The kid's been improving a lot though. The kid has been improving a lot more, and then for the main event. The ace of the Maritimes, Dick Durning, will be your new Superstars of Wrestling heavyweight champion. Will be taking on the Muscle Beast from Muscle Beach, Wesley Pipes. I feel like this is gonna be a bit. I feel like Dick's gonna successfully defend the title again. For him since he beat Wesley Pipes. It's it's pretty freaking big, but right. Then for down in St. John though, the St. John Sea Dogs will be having their wrestling night for their game against the Charlottetown Islanders, which will feature former WWE and TNA wrestlers, the Man-Beast, Rhino, and the Masterpiece, Chris Masters. So, from what I saw on the site, I believe Dick Durning will be taking on Chris Masters, and then Wesley Pipes will be taking on the man beast, Rhino. Now, I feel like it's gonna be two powerhouses. I feel like that the Rhino versus Wesley Pipes and the Dick Durning versus Chris Masters is gonna be freaking good. They also have like some really cool like jerseys. I think it's like Stone Cold Steve Austin jerseys, which is cool for the Sea Dogs. I think that's pretty cool that they're doing like mixing in a little bit of hockey and then you have like wrestling, pro wrestling, especially for the new people. For for new eyes on maritime wrestling. That's pretty cool how they're doing that, and so go out there and get your tickets for the St. John Sea Dogs and support your local, support Superstars of Wrestling and support the St. John Sea Dogs. Yeah. Then we have Island Pro Wrestling Final Frost. The VIP matches will have the Ultimate Female Stormy Hill take on the debuting, the local girl, Salem Router, who will be making her Island Pro Wrestling debut. First time. I think this is a great opportunity for Salem. I feel like, she's had feuds with Stormy Hill before down in like CCW and MDWA and stuff. But this is going to be a big opportunity for her. And then we're going to see the big bad Logan Green, Logan Green, take on the Ghost, Ricky Mortis, in a lumberjack match. Now, this match is going to be really good, I feel like. Then for the main card, you're going to have the Albertan Clipper versus the one, Spike Esty, in a dog collar match. Then we're going to see Ryan Schimmel versus August Ultra, the real, the raw, the international draw. Ladies and gentlemen, August Ultra. Yeah. Then we're going to see the Vandal, Chantel versus the Heartbreaker, Ronnie Payne, 30-minute Iron Woman match. Then we're going to see Caden, Port City's finest, Caden. My time in ring segment once again. So who will his second guest be for his My Time segment? Last show he brought out Ryan Denham, so I feel like it might be someone different, maybe demonic. Nah, not really demonic, but could be someone over like Pete LeBlanc, or maybe like I don't know, but we'll see. Rugged Regowens will be hosting his PI Championship Open Challenge. Then Johnny Orion will be taking on Jason Boa, defending the IPW Heavyweight Championship. And then for something else newer during the mission, we're gonna have Sebi come out and have someone from the locker room play a little bit of a chop up pirate. I'm loving this, dude. Especially with what Sebi's doing on his YouTube channel, doing like a pop up pirate, which is cool. I think that's gonna be pretty big, but yeah. So my thoughts for the Chevron and versus the one Spike SD dog collar match. My thoughts on this for this match is gonna, for this feud to end with the Spike SD beating Chevron. And I feel like that's gonna be match of the night, to be honest. they've been feuding. They've had this feud where for a while both in CCW and Island Pro Wrestling. Uh, with Spike Esty being one half of Ace Dynasty, where they be crude oil in the tag in the ladder match, and they successfully took back their tag team titles. Oof, that was brutal. But then I feel like, oh man, there's gonna be a lot of big spots with both these guys. Both of them getting chopped, and there's gonna be a lot of big spots with like chains used to choke them out. Especially they're gonna be wearing dog collars. Obviously, it's gonna be brutal, but oh, it's gonna be something. And yeah, and then for my thoughts for the open challenge for championship open challenge for Rugby Owens, I feel like it might be another like it might be like Zane Valentine, the Ultimate Male Zane Valentine. It could be it could be him. That's my guess, or it could be excuse me, voice crack. But it could be some other guys, some other heel. I guess I'm not really sure, but we will see. So if you're out in the PEI area, in the Charlottetown area, go get your tickets for Island Pro Wrestling Final Frost. They will also be live streaming on YouTube and Facebook, so you can hop on the stream and watch some great wrestling. Then, it was just recently announced for ECPW Coal Town Carnage, where we're going to see a lot of the champions, obviously with the ECPW Women's Champion, Vanessa Craven. Also, it's her birthday, so happy birthday to Vanessa Craven. Also, gonna see the new ECPW Heavyweight Champion, the Moondog Dylan Davis, and we're gonna see the ECPW Celtic Roots Champion, the Newfoundland Nightmare, Justin Newhook, baby. And so lots of big shows, and there's also a lot of big shows coming up in March though too. Dade Boys Championship Wrestling. They just announced their Supercard 4 for June or July, I think. Yeah, at the Dr. Murray and Dr. Carson and Murray Marion Center in Spring Hill, Nova Scotia. We're going to see Johnny DeLuca from Pro Wrestling Ontario, Jake Durning. We're going to see the debut of Stormy Hale, making her debut in Daybo's Championship Wrestling. This is a great opportunity for Stormy Hale. It's a great opportunity. I feel like she's gonna get a lot more, especially 2026 is her year. I can feel it. It's gonna be her year. We're gonna may see some NBWA women's gold on her, or any women's championship around Stormy Hale. I think it's gonna be a big thing for Stormy, but sheesh, yeah. But unfortunately, I will not be at the eviction event next Saturday. I am unable to go, but I'll always be there in spirit. And oh yeah, also North Pro Uncharted Waters will be happening March 7th at the Tide Ballroom. It's already been announced for the undisputed North Pro champion, Rudy Lockhart. It's going to be a mystery challenger for his for who's going to step up and take on the kid. And my guess, I think it's going to be someone who's going to make his return to North Pro. And I know who it might be. It might be the one and only, my all-time favorite Maritime wrestler, the Moondog Dylan Davis, making his big return to North Pro Canadian Wrestling to take on the kid. As the heel, because, even though he's a babyface in, like, ECPW, but he's a really big heel in North Pro. But who knows? Could be that. It could be like, I kind of have a feeling it might be like the Ghost Rick and Mortis, or it could be like, who knows? It could be like a good match, but there hasn't been any other matches. But we're gonna see the Pro Wrestling Ontario Trios Champions, the Highlight Heathens, your North Pro Northern Star Champion, Dawson James. And there's going to be a lot of debuts from, like, Quebec and Ontario. So it's going to be a big show. And I cannot wait for those matches to come up. And if you are in the area, go get your tickets for North Pro Canadian Wrestling Uncharted Waters at the Tide Ballroom. I might be there, I might not, but who knows. Oh, but even if I'm not there, like I said about the CCW show, always be there in person. Always be there in spirit. And that's all the news that I got here for this episode. I just want to thank everyone for watching, for tuning in on this episode. Make sure to go follow the State of Maritime Wrestling podcast on Facebook and Instagram. And don't forget to hit that like button down below. Turn on your notifications for when more episodes and more interviews come out. And more videos, just in general. And more Maritime Wrestling content, just in general. And make sure to smash that subscribe button for more news in the Maritime Wrestling scene. Thank you all, and have a great night. Thanks for tuning in to the State of Maritime Wrestling podcast. New episodes available every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Atlantic time. Make sure to go follow the State of Maritime Wrestling podcast Facebook page and Instagram page in the links down below. Do not forget to scan the QR code to dive in on all of the news and interviews and all the incredible talent across the maritime provinces of Canada and much more on the podcast. And thank you for all of your continued support on the podcast. And thanks for listening.